Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Oh, Red, nice interception. Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Tries to play it through. Vitinha. And here's Cruyff. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good spread. Vitinha. Zanetti pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cruyff. Now that looks a decent ball. Zanetti. Zanetti running with the ball. Rummenigge picks it up out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? That's good play. Looking to play him in. He's onside. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Rayon with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. Milan are looking to go forward now. Van Dijk calmly anticipates.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Applies the finish! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Vinicius Jr. has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Vitinha really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility.
And the shot! It's there! The first significant strike. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
The first breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Cruyff. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Crunching tackle. And it's been played through. Rice unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pass somewhat off target. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Looking for the run. And if you have just joined us, still, it's Pele! Wide, but only just.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Ferry cuts it out. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's going to go a long way. Messi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Neither of these two want to come off second best. A heavy challenge. That It's a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Mbappe, an instinctive delivery. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Messi. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. This is a promising build-up. Some resolute defending there. Vitinha. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
Pele. Nicely weighted ball. Floated through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Rayong can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22. Viene sostituito con il
So, into the second half.
Rayong can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Rice. Vieira. Looking for options. Shapes to shoot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Quality ball. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Rayong are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
There's the shot! Oh, he's done it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Rayong are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think.
Here's a chance! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Pele. Pele is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Cruyff. Knocks it into space. Pele! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
And yes, it's him again. A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well timed, excellent interception. Can he spark a counter here? He's had it taken off him. Tries to pass it through. And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Pele trying to keep this in. Maldini. And he's had it nicked away. Yamal is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And again! Takes the shot! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Great vision. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nice interception, well timed. Great chance! Oh, brilliant save.
Well, you can only praise the keeper for standing up to his opponent like that.
Una cagada nos mandamos.
Oh, well played, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Maldini. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And it's made its way to him. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alert could be danger here. Mbappe is the guilty party there. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Cruyff. Tries a deft little ball. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's neat. He's found a way past. That's tidy. Vitinha. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, no messing about, it is red. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Milan are down to 10 men.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11. Numero 26.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
Lasciano il campo per
And that's off target.
Messi, il numero 15. Hazard.
Not the best distribution from the keeper.
Numero 18. Attenzione, un cambio.
Vieira. Now it's Hazard. And it's Bellingham. Chips it through.
Ci saranno 3 minuti.
Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Oh, what has happened here? Baggio going forward.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And that's that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. So Jim, how do you... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway.
Everything here will gravitate towards Jan Koller. He's not the fastest or the most sophisticated, but he holds up play so strongly.
And if you've got him in the side, you're going to play to him.
Very much so. His height just dictates his game.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Cruyff. Big chance! Oh, what has happened here? That's really well cleared. And here's Cruyff. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Pele! Mbappe, rapid and full of intent. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Knocks it into space. Oh, it's played into the... Oh, good effort! Goal! Uruguay! And there is your opener. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that
one. Rayong finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Goes looking wide. Space for him to turn and look. Cross goes in there. Keeper's dealt with that. Vitinha.
Rayong are really in a position where patience and...
Marquinhos with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Cambio en Uruguay. Número 15.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. He's having a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Zielinski wins the duel this time. Ended up in no man's land. Zanetti gets over and intercepts. Spread to the right. Spread neatly. That's been cut out, well played. Vieira. Now, can they get him away? And this is Messi. Zanetti gets a foot in here. And it's Rice. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Lamine Yamal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, the ball's gone astray. Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. He's found a way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Can he get it through? Looking to play him in. Vieira. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Yamal, and he's there to make the challenge. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Aims beyond the defence. Vieira, he's found a way, he's had a shot! And that's a good finish. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Caught offside that time. He's not got that quite right. Now it's Messi. Vitinha. Looking for options for movement. Messi! What a wonderful goal!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Akanji is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. That's a throw. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And this is Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. He slings it. Oh, good climb! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Rayon are up by one then, but really feel they should be up by more. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Rayon leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. So, into the second half. Vitinha. Looking for a runner. And he cuts out the supply. Threads one in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't.
Chance! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
No way through. Vitinha. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Vitinha. And this is Pele. And this is Messi. Oh, look at the space here. Can he finish? And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Cambio en Uruguay. Número 9. Entrará al campo. Número 18.
Uruguay have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Collar is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
Rayong, palpably stronger, better, superior.
Yeah, it's all happening now.
Could be danger here, and the shot! And that's a sharp finish. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So could they be onto something here? Great ball if he can get there. And the shot! And that has fair fizzed. Rayong with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has not gone well. And it's Rice. And the pass is intercepted. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And Uruguay could counter here. Now then, the ball's come loose. He has found the way through. Oh, it's come loose. Now the delivery. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Chips it through. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Pele.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Messi. Now it's Yamal. Now this could be a chance. Takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
So, what can they come up with here?
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Decent hit from there.
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
And here's Vitinha. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Messi is behind this one. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Messi! It's anyone's. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, good finish. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Yamal. Messi. And that's a dangerous ball. Now, can he find a finish? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's straight offside. And here's Vinicius Junior. Cruyff. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He's picked his way through. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rice, a player who needs no introduction.
Se agregará en 5 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And that is a little undercooked. That's where it came from, and he was quick to react. Good ball, good take. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Real chance! And with that, the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. From those players, what unity, what joy. That was so very... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Ronaldo finds himself offside. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Sommer. Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Messi. Tele. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Bojan. Now it's Thuram. Thuram.
Such good technique.
He has found the way through. Thuram's cross.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Pass somewhat off target. Borussia Dortmund have reclaimed it. Nicely weighted ball. And the through ball. He's got away. Messi. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Chengdu Rongchen presented with a golden opportunity here. So this the chance to fire his team in front. He scores for sure! Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
The first breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he get on the end of this? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught on it here. In he goes again. Oh, he's done it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Number 10, Lionel Messi.
Chengdu Rongchen are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bastoni cuts out the pass. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's fabulous. Bojan. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Messi. Tele. Good ball, good take. Cross needs to be good. Cruyff! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Bojan Turkic can clear it away. Neymar played into space. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pressing high and with purpose. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. An uncompromising challenge. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Rice. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Looking for options for movement. He can run onto that. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, they could be caught out here. And the shot! And that's a good finish. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Cristiano Ronaldo really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Borussia Dortmund cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He has a look up. Oh, cracking shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Chengdu Rongchen now in a position far more desirable.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And his chance! Oh, good finish. A goal at a really telling moment. And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Oh, good climb! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Thuram really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Rice attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to get... Real chance! That was quite a hit. He's had it taken off him. He's a sharp little ball here. It looks... Header! It's a goal! Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
The goal scorer for Borussia Dortmund.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Tries to get it clear. That's it, 45 minutes up. Chengdu Rongchen are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So a half that has been utterly unpredictable. A real cliffhanger of a first half, which sets us up perfectly for the action to follow. Chengdu Rongchen kick off the second half. And the finish! And it's a goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Yamal! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
51 minutes is number 20, Yamal.
So the lead now is 2.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vitinha. Pelé. Good big chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Number 11, Pelé.
So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely...
Takes a shot! Lofted upfield. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Pelé. Well, that looks a decent ball. Looking for a runner. Interception. His positioning was spot on. And this is Pelé. That is a great pick out. Oh, that's superb. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 11, Turam.
This for genuine comfort.
Coming on to replace him is number 20, Memphis. Substitution in progress.
It's hit the upright. Has a look and place it forward. Oh, that pass isn't the best. What a throw in. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Neymar. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Chengdu Rongchen are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Hakimi eases the ball away from him. Neymar clears it away. Now, can they get him away? It's a searching pass. Ferry promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Vitinha. He's shifting through the gears here. Defending of the desperate variety.
Oh, great feat, that.
This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Vieira with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And that is exemplary defending.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
And here's Depay.
Memphis Depay really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Vitinha. That ball looks a good one. Oh, he's burst through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper.
Ahorita
Neymar
haciéndome.
calmly anticipates. Oh, it's Pele! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rice was in no mood for any of that. Aimed beyond the defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Memphis Depay wins the duel this time. Bojan. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Searching pass he's played there. Knocks it into space. And that's a dangerous ball. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Messi, and he is deftly away. Messi. Messi! There will be 4 extra minutes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's good running with the ball. And that is that. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders. And it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
It's Eto'o!
Eto'o clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And here's Messi. He has a look up, picked out brilliantly. Now it's Rice. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No way through. Cruyff, looking to play him in. Yamal. Now, can they get him away? Looking for options for movement. Nicely weighted ball. Chengdu Rongchen still without a single shot on target. Now it's Yamal. He's found a way through. That's good play. Oh, some astute defending there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vinicius Junior. And a chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
And that should get the job done. Chengdu Rongchen have the chance to go the other way. Knocks it into space. It's run loose here. Can he get it through? That has been slung wide. Rice gets a foot in and wins the ball. Yamal, very much a man of this moment. Good chance here! Oh, crossbar! And it's Messi. Yamal, very nearly half an hour gone here. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, right place, right time. Hakimi. Messi. Looking for the run. Gerrard. Messi. Vitinha. He's had it taken off him. Nuno Mendes. Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yamal.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Threads one in. Vitinha. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Messi. Pelé. Look at the space here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this. Pele! Goal! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Chengdu Rongchen have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this...
And the finish! Oh, he's done it! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
There's the shot! Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal, and this is Pele. Goes for a shot! It's in! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through. And that is indeed the final act. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Chengdu Rongchen are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 16.
We're on the move again.
Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 2.
And this is Messi. Paredes. And that is a little undercooked. Nuno Mendes. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been drilled in. Bastoni gets it clear. And it's Vitinha. Vieira. And this is Messi. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's had it nicked away. Tries to pass it through. Shot could be on. Tries a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gerrard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he cuts out the supply. Vinicius Junior.
Oh, really well played.
Great vision. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Can he get on the end of this? He's in plenty of space here. No, he's seen through all of that. Paredes. That is good alertness. There's a sharp little ball here. Messi. And he's found a big chance! And one more try! And a neat finish! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business. doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Chengdu Rongchen go up by 2 and are looking good.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And it's Vieira. Now it's Messi. And here's Messi. Here's a chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, good spread. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that looks a good ball through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
This looks promising. Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And how did he not put that away?
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
And no, he couldn't find the finish. Now it's Messi. That looks a cracking ball. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. There's the crossfield ball.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Cleared without hesitation.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just 5 minutes left. Rice. Well, that is one way to stop him. Little doubt, that is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Vitoria are down to 10 men. Great ball, and he's in. And Messi!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, that is asking for trouble. An uncompromising challenge. No foul, says the referee. That's tidy. Vitinha. That is lovely.
That was lovely, that.
He is through here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. So who's he going to be aiming for here? And that will be the final act. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough.